So it's the final morning of the competition, and it's Pairs Day, and I'm pairing up with Andy Tucker.
Good morning, everyone.
Andy, how are you feeling ahead of today's quiz?
I'm enjoying the company far more than I'm enjoying the question.
Well, that's the most important thing. Well, let's hope we can enjoy the questions in this competition.
And as it turned out, I think we enjoyed both the company and the questions, coming in 46th, while the winners were Victoria Gross and Thomas Colasetta. People have travelled long distances to get to the event, but none more so than Rick and Paul Baker from Australia.
What convinces a couple of people to fly across the world to come quizzing in Spain?
Oh, well, it's so much fun. And really, it's just an excuse to travel. We spent 2 weeks travelling around Spain, seeing all the sights. And you learn more from quizzing, right?
And how have you got on?
We came last. But I don't think we really came last because there's a lot of countries that are here that were too scared to even put in a team. So we were the only team that had less than 4 people. So the odds were stacked against us, but we don't mind. Someone has to come last.
Indeed. And, New Zealand weren't here, so, you've always got that one up on
We're
them.
beating them again, yep. It's
Yeah.
a bit like Eurovision, we don't really belong here and we don't expect to win. Yeah, the British go every year, even though they come last.
The final event of the tournament was the Nations Cup final. We'd known since Friday that it would be contested between the USA and Belgium, but what we didn't know was quite what a special final it would be. The USA got off to a flying start. They picked up bonuses off Belgium's first pick, and then they cleaned up on their own questions. And as the game progressed, the USA just built on that lead. There was a lovely tribute to Didier Bruyere in the form of a set of 3 questions on the theme of Bruyere. While the large audience enjoyed watching these two teams in action, many also played along. Belgium are a fantastic team. They've been there or thereabouts at every one of these tournaments, and yet they couldn't quite close the gap on the USA. The USA had fantastic team dynamics and came up with some outstanding answers.
In situ hybridization.
Is correct.
Until finally it got to a point where the USA could, if they picked up a bonus, win their first ever international title.
Is not correct.
Pet sounds.
Pet sounds is correct by Vito.
The emotion was palpable. This meant a lot to the USA team.
Our guy.
Our tie is correct. And with this. Thank you. And the final score, USA 91, Belgium 64. Thank you very much.
Now this might sound like hyperbole, but I've been going to these events since 2006, and this might just be the best team performance I've seen yet. I caught up with Team USA after their win.
So here we are, the victorious USA team, the first team to break the European monopoly. How does it feel? That was quite some performance.
Oh, you can see how emotional we all got there when it was locked up.
Yeah.
I think we felt a little like underdogs going.
Sure, yeah. This is the first time we were playing together as a force.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and Belgium has such a. I mean, they have 4 excellent players. It's a
And they
huge
blend
factor
really,
here.
really well.
Yeah.
And we've never made it to the final as a country.
Yeah.
So this is the first time we knew we were going to medal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, our
was
first
that
medal
much-
as a
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
But it's interesting you're talking about blending, because from the seats,
Yeah.
I could see different questions, each one of you contributing, bringing stuff together. So, do you think you had a really good
Yes.
blend, Shane? Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. It's been a fantastic tournament for USA. 3rd in the individuals for you, Victoria. 1st in the pairs. Brandon making the final of the under-30s. Sorry, I don't know everybody's results, but you've got to be crossing the Atlantic happy with that and going home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for chatting to us, and congratulations, everybody. Well done.
Thank you. Let's hope the medals make it through customs.
Slee, what did you think of the final?
Final was very interesting. It's great.
Yeah.
Great to have a new winner as well.
Yeah. And what were your highlights of the weekend?
I think the highlight for us as the winter team was how we came back to actually make it to the top 4 after 2 years in a row where we didn't, and then the pandemic hit.
Yeah.
It's actually 4 years since. We got absolutely crushed in Sunrise, which is fine. Well, yeah. The final was okay.
Yeah. Same for you?
Yeah, that was our target to reach the top four, and
Yeah.
we managed to do that. So yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Congratulations then to Norway. You're going home having had a successful tournament. With the competition is fiercer than ever now, isn't it? With the Americans in strength.
absolutely.
With the final question asked, it was now on to the prize giving. Over the course of the tournament, there were some real standout performers, one of which, of course, was Dejan Kotiga of Croatia, the individual champion, but he also picked up a number of other medals over the course of the weekend. Celebration of the day was from Galen Chung, the winner of the television specialist quiz. The other big winner of the weekend was Victoria Gross. She won a medal in every competition she entered. Here she was picking up her gold medal for the pairs competition. Dow Jackson of England won the Under-30s Championship, came second in the individual tournament and won the Club Team Championship, another big winner of the weekend. By any stretch of the imagination, this was a breakout tournament for the USA. Some had competed previously, but this was the first time as a nation that they've medalled at an international tournament. Led by Victoria Gross, but ably supported by Brandon Blackwell, Shane Whitlock and Steve Perry. What a fantastic team they were, and deserving of their gold medal. And I am aware that I just used medalled as an intransitive verb, and I hate myself for it. So that was the end of the International Quizzing Championships 2023 in Torremolinos, Spain. Thanks indeed to all of the volunteers who helped put this mammoth competition on. What a feat of logistics and event management. And next year it's Quiz Olympiad 3, so we will all be gathering again somewhere on the continent.
Sebastian, how did you find the weekend?
Well, it was lots of fun. Thousands of quiz questions. Great weather, though we didn't see that much of it. Unfortunately, we'll go out to the beach now. But no, it was really great competition and lots of interesting things I learned here. So and that's the reason why I come here.
And is it going to inspire you to come back bigger and better next year?
Well, I will come back better. I don't know. And that stuff. So I just have fun, and that was fun because I learned interesting stuff. So yeah, I definitely come back wherever it may be.
Well, doing it for fun is probably, the best thing anyway, because then,
Well, winning is fun too. So all those brilliant people who got their medals here just now, they deserve it. Put a lot of effort, have a lot of talent. So I'm not taking anything away from them. I think they looked like they had a lot of fun.
I think they did.
After such a hectic tournament, what do quizzes do to unwind? Well, they spend time in each other's company and they quiz. Yes, the quizzing continued on the rooftop terrace with buzzers out and a good spirit amongst all. And as the sun set on the International Quizzing Championships, there was still more socialising to come amongst quizzers and still more quizzing to come. Also, another aspect of the programme is a social aspect of trips. This was a trip that went to the Alhambra in Granada. We got to enjoy food together. And just when it seemed like I would go home empty-handed from the tournament, there was a mini-golf competition. And I managed to come out joint winner along with Toby Cox of England. So farewell to the International Quizzing Championships 2023. If you've missed any of the previous vlogs, you can catch up with them at All Things Quiz. And don't forget to subscribe and like our videos.